Hey everyone, and I'm just trying like a different setup. Unfortunately, it took me like 20 minutes of messing about with it to try and get this sort of in the right setup. But the Brio is now this bottom camera, and I've used the Sony camera that I don't normally use as the main camera. And the quality is actually better than the Brio, which is very surprising. There we go. There we go. That's a lot better. There was an issue with the stream, but there we go. That's better. We're now streaming okay. Let's just double check. Yeah, there we go. We're streaming okay now. So I was just checking that the stream was up and live. Okay, the stream's up and live. That's great. Okay, it's live. That's what I wanted to check. And yeah, this is absolutely great. So I'm trying out a different camera and hopefully we'll get sort of like better footage. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Just turn this over to there. So we've got the Brio on the left doing the main overview, and we've got this camera now separate. So I'm hoping we get a lot better view of some trains. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. There's a lot more equipment in the room, which makes it a little bit more difficult. But apart from that, it's not too bad. The only trouble is I need to get this set up so that I can actually check the stream, because I can't see the chat from over there at all. Here we go. Da 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 da. That's okay. Right, okay, that's okay. Right, I can see the thing. Thank you very much. Oh, we've got 3 people watching, which is awesome. Right, let's put this in the phone holder so I can see the chat. Good evening, Richard Bowman. I was hoping to get on a lot sooner, but unfortunately, I was just messing around with cameras, which got stupid in the end. Like when I first started out, the Logitech Brio was just flashing. So, and I had to reboot the computer. Lots of technical glitches tonight for some strange reason. Lots of weird technical gremlins. But we're okay now, and that's the main thing. So what we're going to do is we can look, I've got the Logitech Brio here and the main camera here. And how does it look? It should look pretty decent. We've got 5 people watching, which is super cool. Right. So now we can zoom in on some trains. So if we get some trains running for a change. Okay, we've got some trains running on the track, and now we should be able to switch this camera. We just whack it on auto for a second. Oops, lock that in. We can actually see some trains running, which might be nice. So we might be able to see some trains. What do you want to ask, mate? Marg? It's okay. So yeah, we can see some like proper trains running around. That's the idea. I think the camera needs to be on the different side. Oops. There we go. That's better. There are some good info on scenery and structure how-tos. Super cool, super awesome. So yeah, we can actually have some like decent trains going round. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking here. And if I switch that to a more zoomed in view, there we go. We can actually see like icon pop up, which is great. And I can be here at the bottom. And everyone else can, so you can see me, which is great. And we can see the trains running past. And I think that works out really well. What do you guys think? So just give me the feedback. Some good info on scenery and structures how to. That's awesome. That's super awesome. So yeah, this is the new setup. What do you guys think? This is the new setup. The new normal, as they say. Oh, fudge. Why has it been demonetized? Every time I start these streams, they get demonetized. Which is very frustrating. Okay, well, we're going to just try this out for a while anyway and just see how it looks. And talk trains and just see how we get on. We have 5 concurrent viewers. So everyone, how does everything look? How is the audio? Are we all okay? Can you hear me? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. And yeah, hopefully this is a semi-decent setup now, so we can get some good zoomed-in train cam footage. Let me just like improve the quality of this camera here. Right. Is that a bit brighter? Yeah, that's a bit brighter, isn't it? That's what we were looking for. Just a little bit brighter image. And then we can zoom in or zoom out as we see fit. So we can get some really good loco action there. and then zoom out to the wider railway as well. So I think that's a good view, really, if you ask me. Maybe get it on the bend. So we've got like a little bit of the bend on the go. And then I'm here in the chat box below. So yeah, I'll just alter this so it's zoomed in more. And then just tweak it. So I'm there. You can see me a little bit better. Yeah, that's better. So I'm there, you can see me zoomed in. We can see the trains running around, which is a lot better. Like, we've got a lot better train cam. What's the Liberty Bell doing on the flat car? It's not the Liberty Bell. It's a special bell. Where is it? Here. Here's the box. There we go. Oops, there. Come on, focus. That, whatever that is there, the bell, that bell. That's the bell. Spenden and tell. The fancy bell. So that's the bell. The Liberty Bell. That's so funny. That's so funny. So yes, apologies for starting a little bit late. My aim was to actually start a little bit sooner, but unfortunately it started a little bit later instead, but we got there in the end. Okay, you're forging. Forging, I think so, yeah. I think so. I can't understand why the stream got demonetized, but there you go. It's just one of those things. We'll have to just wait for it to get approved for monetization later. Oh, so yeah, I was a little bit tired because basically it was just a little bit of a rush to get all this set up because I was just experimenting with an old but new camera setup, and it looks significantly better. We've got like definitely improved train cam footage, significantly improved train camera footage for sure. Like that is next level. Like, I'm really surprised that this Sony camera, which is from 2011 and it was actually developed in about 2009, like hit the market 2008, 2009. I'm surprised this Sony camera can output such high quality video. It's impressive, to say the least. It is impressive, to say the least. And I'm really, really impressed with it. So I'm just trying to work out. I don't know whether to focus the camera on me or focus the camera on the trains. It's quite difficult to feature it. I'm not sure who's the star in all this? Is the star the model trains, or is the star me? You know, because I seem to get more views when it's me rather than when it's the trains. But there we go. It's just one of those things. So yeah, we've got the live stream. We're doing a live chat. It was a bit messed up at the beginning, unfortunately, but we got there in the end. We did get there in the end. And it's looking all right. It's looking all right, you know. Like, I'm really happy with the quality of this. You know, like, the production value has significantly improved with this setup. So I guess that's what like is important, really, to get really decent production value quality. So I'm gonna experiment with the stream like this, just with me in the corner down below, and then we can always change it up, swap it around, have me in a different position, maybe doing different camera angles based on whatever the requirements are. 3, 2, 8, 4. I imagine that'll drop because we're streaming. But the stream is Marklin Trains Live. So, you know, I want to feature the Marklin Trains, you know, because I felt that when I was streaming, the stream was focused far too much on just me. And like, that's fine. But if it's a Marklin train stream, it should be focused on the actual trains, you know, because that's what people are coming here for. They're coming here for the Marklin trains. So, you know, that's what we wanted to do. Ideally, we wanted to just focus on the actual model trains instead. So we've got the Union Pacific Challenger going round at the moment. That's what's going round at the moment. And we can put some audio on. And it's like quite a long train, this. Michael says, yeah, what is the bell for? The bell is a special Marklin set. So it was a special Marklin set that they brought out. And that's what we're looking at today, which is a special Marklin set. The special Marklin bell. I also have a big transformer somewhere, and I'm very tempted to get out the big transformer and pull that behind, because that's like quite an interesting one as well. So yeah, let me have a look at that. Oops, just trying to spin the chair around. Ta-da! Running all the toys today, running all the toys. Where's the transformer? Here we go. The big transformer car. This is a big wagon. So this is quite a big, heavy wagon, and it's kind of like really cool. This is a really cool set, and we're going to just stick that on now. Take some off, put some on. What's the bell for? Oh, sorry. What are you sorry for? What did you say? It's the bells just it's fine. Right, okay, let's take this and put the museum one out the way. Oops, just decouple that. We'll just decouple some of that. Struggling to find places for this to go, but we'll just decouple that. Put that there and there. The museum cars. And we'll put the big transformer on. It uses the older Marklin connection. I shouldn't have tried to hook these up on a bend, should I? Because it's getting fiddly. Just run that back a little bit. Right, there we go. Right, they've hooked up. And then this should connect just fine because it's the old connector. Yeah, that's just connected fine. Right, okay. Let's get going. Okay, that's a bit better. And we've got the transformer on now. There we go. And like we've got, hey Rex, how are you doing? We're just trying out a different camera setup tonight. And how's it looking? Let me just move the camera so we can see. There we go. And then if we look at the transformer, there's the bell that everyone keeps asking about. And then we look at the transformer. And my chair's like gone into the wrong spot, which is kind of frustrating. Okay, I'll just come back over. We need a longer HDMI lead. That's what we need. I've just realised. We need a longer HDMI cable. But apart from that, how's it looking, guys? The layout needs some grass. Sounds so good, the steam engine. Thank you so much. I just want to tweak that down ever so slightly. Woohoo! Yeah, I need to do some sort of scenery to this. I need to put something on it. Sounds good. Sounds like a real train. Looks great, hon. Thank you, Rex. Okay, here we go. So that's great. And then we can run that. So how's it looking, guys? Looking good. Oh yeah, looking good. I'll turn the sound off just for a little second as we so I can just talk over it. But yeah, it's working out really well. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that we've got a really, can it go in reverse? Of course it can go in reverse. I'm going to actually park it up in a second and get a different locomotive out. So I'll put the sound on while we just shunt it into a siding. Swap it around, you know, give it a bit of variety, you know. There we go. And park this up in a siding. Oops. Always stops on the points for some reason. Okay, let's back up into the sidings. Just going into the sidings now. So we're just backing up. There we go. Parked up. That's the Challenger parked up. And we're going to get the, I think we'll get the Baltimore and Ohio one out. So just fire this up. Oops, set off a little bit too fast. And take this out of the sidings. Back up. Just backing up. And then we'll pick this up and then set off. Oops. So that's hooked up. Okay. Okay, we're off. We're off. Whoa! We are running round, which is awesome. So we've got the Baltimore and Ohio one going now, which is great. So we, okay. Can it get, is this, let me just turn the audio off for a second. Let me just turn the sound off on that. Okay, let's go through the chat. Is this a British train or American? It's American. The Challenger and the Baltimore and Ohio are American. The hand of God, yeah. Yeah, it's true, Michael. Is it oil driven? That's why no smoke. No, these are electric. I mean, it is a steam engine, but obviously the diesel is diesel powered. This one's diesel powered. Now you're ready for a job with the British Railway. Very true, Rex, very true. B&O is very new from Marklin. No, this is like a special limited edition from, I've forgotten the year, 2011 or something. The Baltimore and Ohio one. It was a special one-off. So is the big boy. It's a Challenger. I did have the big boy with smoke deflectors, and unfortunately I sold it, and it's going to take me some time to try and get hold of another one. But we can run round, that's okay. So that was the chat. We've sorted out the chat. Just tweak this track because it, oh, sneezing, keeps moving round. Ooh, and it's now currently nearly 10 o'clock. How long have we been streaming for? We've been streaming for 33 minutes, which is awesome. Awesome. So, yeah, I've got a better stream now. Don't you hate that? You sell something and then it's damn near impossible to replace. So true. So true, Rex. So I'm running the Baltimore and Ohio one, which is great. Just having some fun. It's 12 in South Africa. Is that dinner time or midnight at night? Is it 12 at night or 12 in the day? Is it like midnight or noon? Midnight, wow. Oh yeah, like why would it be? Like I know enough about the globe to know that it wouldn't be midnight. It had to be midnight. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm normally pretty good at stuff like that. It must be a blonde moment today. Must be a blonde moment. So yeah, it was a little bit of a faff about, but I think it's worked out well in the end. I think this has worked out well in the end with the camera and everything. We've certainly got like a lot better view on the actual trains, which is the most important thing, really. Like, you know, being able to see the trains a lot better. Had another laser hair removal session. No, not at the moment because we're in lockdown. They're all closed. And I only have laser hair removal once every 4 weeks. So it's just once every 4 weeks at the moment. Oh, you going to bed? Are you going to bed, Michael? So yeah, just got the trains running round again, just like enjoying them, just enjoying the trains going past, watching the trains go by on the stream. Um, like the Baltimore and Ohio one always runs a bit weird. Like I've noticed that it sort of guns a little bit because of the two motors. That one's got a motor in and that one's got a motor in, but they don't seem to be synchronized 100%. Yeah, the motors don't seem to be 100% synchronized. Seems to surge a bit. I never understand why. But yeah, that's what we were doing today. Just thought we'd have fun. Rex says we went to try and fly some planes at the park. The cops turned us around and told us to leave. Oh no, that's no good. That's no good. That's no good, Rex. It's sort of like surging a little bit. The Baltimore and Ohio one, like I bought this second hand off eBay and like it doesn't run quite right, I've noticed. It doesn't run ever so quite right. It runs better than the EST, which blew up on the last, like that live stream. That was so upsetting. But I don't know. How is it now? What it's what I'm waiting for a motor. It's going to have to be pulled to bits and repaired, or sent away for warranty. The EST one, which is there, this one here, it needs to be repaired. So, oh, the Baltimore one, I don't know. It was just sort of surging a little bit. I gave it like a service when it first came off eBay. I mean, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it, you know. There's nothing wrong with it. It's fine. It's just doesn't run perfectly smoothly. But I'm not sure if it's something to do with the motors that Marklin use in it. I'm tempted to buy like a motor upgrade and see if there's a motor upgrade kit for it and actually just pimp out the motors with brand new motors. That would be very tempting. So yeah, it's looking quite good. I'm just gonna have to like alter the track because the track keeps moving about. I need some blue tack. I need a bit more blue tack. I got some blue tack and stuck it on the controller here to stop the controller moving around. And I think I need some blue tack on the actual track. You can put screws in the track, and that's what I should do, really. Oh, jeez, we've got a clip in the track there. Wait for this to thunder past. For some reason, the track always keeps wanting to move. There we go, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. So, yeah, that's all okay, all hunky-dory. Oh, we've got 7 people watching. I mean, I had more people watching last night, which was better, but D. Hale says, hello. Hello, D. Hale. How are you? We're just running some trains. I think the Baltimore and Ohio just needs, like, running more. It just needs a good run. I think we'll just speed it up a little bit more now. And give it a decent run. Maybe move this camera slightly to a better position. I think that might be better. Might be a better idea. Good, what's up? I'm just running some trains at the moment. How am I? I'm okay. Just relaxing with some model trains running round. Why is it called the Baltimore? It's the Baltimore and Ohio locomotive, so that's the railroad that it was based on. So that's why it's called the Baltimore. And we're just streaming live, basically. Running a couple of trains round. Yeah, I was just thinking about this, like, Brio camera should actually be mounted like a little bit further over here so I can actually see the trains, because I'm trying to watch the trains and, like, instead the camera's not facing me. So if I just move that to there, is that here somewhere ish? There we go. Sort of angle it a bit more. Bring it down slightly. Might be a little bit better. Oops. Might be better that. So I can actually enjoy the trains. Yeah. Oh, because I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. So that also caught my attention. Oh, right. Well, yeah, it's because it's the Baltimore and Ohio Railway. That's what it is. That's what it's based on. But this Baltimore one is noisy. It is a noisy loco to run round. Like it's definitely noisy. Definitely noisy. Yeah, just running around. Point that down a little bit. And then, yeah, it's not too bad. Maybe like just lower the whole thing. Just lower the whole thing. I don't know why it's raised up so much. So just getting the best sort of camera angles and everything else. So yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's a lot better set up. That's a lot better set up now. A lot more happier with the camera positioning. Yeah, really happy with that. Did you ever see the set for George W. Bush funeral train? I thought that was awesome. I think I've seen that locomotive. I don't own it myself, but I think I've actually seen that. I have actually seen that locomotive, I think, and it looks like a really good train. It looks like a really good train. So it's awesome. Just drinking some fizzy water. I'm gonna have to go and like restock on some water in a minute, so I'll have to just run downstairs for that. But famous route Baltimore and Ohio. Oh, that's awesome. Like I don't really know the route that well. I just know that I like the Marklin train, so that's why I went for it. I'll just slow it down a little bit now. Because it was going a little bit too fast for prototypical speeds, I was thinking. Just a little bit too fast for prototype. But we've got 8 people watching in the stream, which is awesomeness. Absolutely awesomeness. And yeah, just playing with trains. We are literally just playing with trains today. But it's good because you can actually see the trains running around really well. And that was like the aim of the game today, because you have an awesome setup. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you ever so much. It's going to get a lot better. I'm going to do some work to try and make this a lot better, make it look a lot more better. But this is just how it's set up at the moment. So this is just how it is at the moment. So it'll be better in the coming months. Hopefully I can sort some money out to make it look a lot nicer as well. Get some buildings, get some scenery and things like that. That's the aim of the game. AHM makes great passenger heavyweight passenger set for the Baltimore Loco. Oh, I might have to have a look at that. it's something I'll definitely have to take a look at, that one, and see what I can do. I mean, I'm running AC 3-rail. Obviously, T-rail runs fine, but that's the only thing. I'm not quite sure what to do with the AC 3-rail, whether to just move over to 2-rail DCC that everyone else has. Because the Marklin is a little bit specialist. You know, it's a little bit too specialist, I think, sometimes for its own good. It's a little bit too specialist, but we'll see, we'll see. So, yeah, just having some fun, having a chat. It's a train room chat. What do you guys want to talk about? That's what it all is about. It's just a model train hangout. Model train hangout. So we're just shooting the shit, you know. Oh, Make a Little Town. I always love watching those. Have you ever seen the biggest one? It's in Germany. Has train cut planes. Oh, is that Miniature Wonderland? I've seen Miniature Wonderland, and that is super awesome. Miniature Wonderland is like super cool. Absolutely super cool. So if that's what you're talking about, I have seen it, and it's very, very cool. Very, very cool indeed. The Miniature Wonderland in Germany is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Yes, you need a train station, must have. Definitely need to put a train station in. Fancy one of the Cabri sets, maybe. Thinking about one of the Cabri sets. Wondering what that might look like. And try and get that to look cool. It's mainly just funds at the moment that's holding me back. I'm sort of like held back with money. So once we sort out a decent income, you should make one. Yeah, I'm gonna get a kit and make a kit. That's what the plan is. And I've got the money too. So I'll be working on that shortly. Definitely working on that shortly. And it's just also focusing on streaming now. That's what it's all about. I'm just going to focus on making live streams and doing different live streams. I mean, it just shows you that Jenny's like Monday Club that she has. You know, she's worked really hard for that. She's worked so hard for that because, you know, seeing this now, like I've got 9 people watching, which is absolutely awesome. But like Jenny has all those people watching, and I don't quite know how she manages to do it. I really don't know how she manages to do it. It's you know, I tip my hat to her that she manages to get so many people to tune into her live streams. It's quite incredible, really, what she manages to do. Because like I'm doing okay with the streaming, but obviously would love to get more people on board and more people watching, which is like hopefully with this dual camera setup, it's going to look a lot more better. It's going to look a lot better with this dual camera. You know, takes time. You do good as well. Oh, thank you so much, Dee. Thank you so much. Just keep trying, says Rex. I'll keep trying. Feels like I'm failing some days. It does feel like I'm failing some days, but I will keep trying. I think it's because I keep thinking that I have to look sexy in order to like have people on the stream. I don't know why I keep thinking that. Let me just plug this H&M controller in and we'll run the Hornby one. Might as well run the Hornby locomotive while we've got it out. There's a little bit of it's a little bit glitchy though, the H&M controller. Just started, Dee says, just started myself. I stream PC and Xbox, but can't get above 9 followers, lol. But I am patient with it. It's a career. Once you figure out what works for you, you'll be up and running. Yeah, I know. It's just, I think the thing that always worries me is that I figure out, um, like, I want to do something, but that's what I want to do isn't what's popular. If you know, I think that's one of my fears, that things that I want to do aren't necessarily popular with other people. But we'll try. Everything is popular, says Dave. Well, I think model trains are quite popular, aren't they? You know, model trains are quite popular. So I'm hoping that people enjoy the model trains. Um, I'm scared that people get bored of it, but we'll just see how we go. Well, your video in your lingerie, your numbers blew up. Lol. Yeah, I need to do more of them, don't I? I need to do more videos like that. I think that's what I need to do. More lingerie videos. Yeah, that's and it's monetized. Like I was so surprised. The lingerie video, that's fully monetized. So it just shows you um that you can get monetized. I mean, for some bizarre reason, this live stream's demonetized, which I just can't understand for the life of me. But there you go. And what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to go and get some water. I'm just going to go and get some water. So I'll just be 1 second. Give me a second, because I'm just going to go and resupply with some water. I don't know. I've sent this stream off for manual review. I just started streaming like this, and then I was demonetized. Happens with every live stream I do now. Be patient, honey, says Rex. I know, but I can only be so patient. Right, okay. I'm going to go and get some water. Give me a second. Just go and get some more water. Swap my heels over to some flats so I don't go flying on the stairs. Enjoy the trains for a minute. Just gonna grab another bottle of water, Mum. Oh shit. Yeah. He's meeting to what? What, he's meeting to what? Yeah.
Let us out on the 2nd of
December,
but keep us in a tier,
right?
3-tier,
Yeah.
and then only allow.
My microphone's on so that everyone can hear everything. What? He's next to the dog. We're not in the tier system, are we? Oh no. It's so funny. My mum didn't know that my radio microphone was on. I'm back, guys. I'm back. I got some crisps while I was down there because I got like hungry. Something to consider. The makers of the train sets think they have a problem. May have a problem with you. Why would the makers of the train sets have a problem? You should introduce us to your mum. I shouldn't I? She's a bit camera shy though. Dee says, "You look beautiful, by the way. Nice heels. I always tell people the right pair of heels will make or break an outfit. They do. I had to just swap them though. Hello, Logan. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I just got a bit of salt and vinegar. Oh, it's a bit salty. Put my heels back on now. I can put my heels back on. I'm being demonetized for some reason, I know. I think it's because I'm attractive. Too hot for YouTube. You made it worse. Oh no, what did you do, Logan? These are Ted Baker. These are Ted Baker heels with golden soles. And it says on the bottom, Cinderella is living proof that a pair of shoes can change your life. There we go. Oops, rotate it that way. I just thought I'd finish off this packet of crisps. as we opened them the other day. Very nice. I can look and tell they are super comfy. They are quite comfy for heels. They are quite comfortable. So, yeah. It's fun though. Something inside is jammed and the body is stuck between on and off. Oh no. That sounds a bit awkward. Can you not use like some pliers or something to double check around the body and see what needs sorting out? What D says, when are we going to do a co-op flight sim? I am installing the new flight sim. Which one are you installing, D? Rex says, nice shoes, cute feet. Thank you so much. Oh, we've got like 9 people watching, which is awesome. So we'll get there. 2020. Which one is that? Microsoft Flight Simulator? Explain 11. I've got Explain 11 as well. I got Explain 11, Prepare 3D. Prepared, should I say, Microsoft Flight Simulator, the new one. You got out every tool and it's proper stuck by an invisible force. Oh no! Oh no, Logan. You'll have to like investigate. Or just start using brute force. And be cruel to be kind. Hi, Kimberly. How are you? Rex says you'll get there, honey. Kimberly says, I'm good, thanks. That's what we were eating today. Lancashire crisps. Crisps from Lancashire. Ooh. And those are the guys who make them on the back. Lancashire crisps from Ormskirk. Rufford, Ormskirk. Oops. So that's what I was eating today. Lancashire crisps. Hand cooked. Fiddlers. Hand cooked sea salt and malt vinegar flavour. Potato crisps. Fiddlers crisps it is. Fiddlers. Fiddlers crisps. Rex says, I think I'll go and buy some crisps myself. Let me just put this packet by the door. so then I know to take it away next time I go out. So yeah, I just had a couple of little crisps I shouldn't have done, but I thought I'd have some cheeky crisps on a cheeky live stream. Hi Leslie, how are you? How are you doing? Munchos, says Rex. Get your mother to clean up after you. No, she doesn't clean up after me at all. I have to clean up after my mother. No, it's terrible. Okay, we're going to swap the train, I think. And do we get the Swiss DM3 out? Maybe. So let's do some locomotive maneuvers again. Okay, we're going to pull up and disconnect this. And then stick this in the siding. The dress is fabulous. Thank you. Thank you so much. And then we're going to back up. We're going to back up into the siding. I need more sidings for my locomotives. Okay. And then we'll get the Swiss DM3 out. Bob. Bob. And the Swiss DM3 is coming out now. And I love this because it's got so many wheels on it. That's what I really liked about it. I just thought it was so different and so strange that I had to sort of like buy it because it was a real interesting one. So we'll just back up. Okay, that's that backed up. There we go. Connect that up. There we go, we're connected and we're off. We are off for a run. Off we go. Oops, turn the audio off. Oh, now I've grabbed my water that I got before. Watch out for crisps on the line. No, I gobbled them all up. Hey, I have to go. It was awesome hanging out. Have a good night. See you, everyone. Bye, Dee. Munchos and Pringles are the crisps here in the States. Well, those are like really local to this area because they're like locally made crisps. Kimberly says, "Bye, Dee." So I always get like hungry on these live streams. I don't know why. But yeah, it's good. We've got 9 people watching, which is great. And we got the Swedish iron ore train going past. It's currently on freight duty today, pulling the big bell and the transformer. And we've also got the caboose for some reason still on. Just stop for a second and take the caboose off. The tin plate caboose. Off we go. So we've got the Swiss DM3. Is that ice water? No, it's a bottle of water that's just come out of the fridge. So it's just got condensation on it. It's fizzy Highland Spring. Rex wants a twirl. I don't know how well you can see because of the camera, but this is my outfit of the day today. Ta-da! Oops, my hold-up stocking just dropped down. My numbers seem to go up when I do a twirl, do they? Stocking fell down then when I did the twirl. Well, no, I know. I had 14 views on the last stream when I was more visible on the camera. So, but I'm trying to like, these streams are about model trains, so I was like trying to focus on the model trains. But the next stream, I'll focus on me. Rex says, "Thank you, honey." Yes, Rex, focus, says Michael. So just having a little bit of a drink. Just fix them and do it again. Well, no, I'll do another live stream, which is like focused more on fashion. So this is a train live stream, so obviously it's focused more on trains at the moment. So when we're looking at like non-train stuff, then obviously then we'll do a different stream. But yeah, I would do like a fashion stream, and I'll do like a Warhammer 40k stream, and so we've got 10 people watching though, which is like awesome. So we've still got plenty of people watching. I still don't know how that railway guy was getting so many people tuned in. That was kind of crazy. He had like 180 subscribers and had 18 people watching him. I just don't know how he managed to do that. That was sort of like beyond me, how he was managing to do that. But, it is what it is, as they say. We've got the DM3 running. So yeah, today's just a train live stream. It came on a little bit late. I was aiming for 9 o'clock, and I should have started streaming a hell of a lot sooner. I had to go and have a lay down between 7 because the fatigue was getting me. So the fatigue wasn't the best, to say the least. But we're getting there. We're getting there anyway. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. So. No, the trains are nice, but I know so little about the trains, says Rex. Well, it's just trying to sort of like find the best. I'm trying to curate the best content for the channel. That's what I'm trying to do. And I don't know what the best way forward is in terms of like what the best content should be. I'm just going to like unclip the radio mic because I've clipped it to the back of my bra. If you look, it's like the radio mic's just there under my dress, and you just like Alex. I know. Let me just unclip this because it's clipped to my bra and it's really starting to hurt now. Right, that's a bit better. I should have clipped it to like my pants, but sometimes like it won't hold. So anyway, I've clipped it lower down now because that was starting to hurt. Try around 4 p.m. before people get out. What do you think, 4 p.m. UK time? Yeah, I'm just trying to find like the best time to stream. So it's all just an experiment really to see what works out best for some people, what works out best. And yeah, it's just fine tuning the channel really. I'm experimenting with different camera angles. And we had 14 people last time. I'm trans too, so I support my own. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Rex. And yeah, it's cool. It's fun. I think these are getting a little bit dusty. I need to get that makeup brush that someone recommended, to use a makeup brush to dust them. And definitely think I need to try that. Definitely think I need to try that. How long have we been streaming for now? Wow, an hour and 23 minutes. Time really flies, doesn't it? The red caboose is part of the Baltimore set, yeah. This is a special tin plate caboose. It's made out of tin plate. So, it's out of the set. Fancy little caboose. And it's a special Marklin one. You can just see the Marklin there. Yeah, so yeah, I can't believe I've been streaming for so long. Well, you get so many like game streamers that like I thought we should do a train streamer, but like Jenny obviously like beat me to it on that one. She's been streaming way before me. So, but yeah, it's just to create a hangout, really. That's the idea of this, just to have a hobby hangout. Turn the audio off on that. Yeah, just to have a hobby hangout, and you 4K looks so much better. I can stream in 4K with the Brio, but this isn't actually 4K. This is just HD at the moment, but it's just very good HD. So we're just streaming in very good HD at the moment. That's what we're streaming in at the moment, anyway. Looks like the caboose I would see passing by when I was younger. That's awesome. Well, yeah, it's a standard caboose for the American Railways. I've took it just off at the moment because I'm running European now. So, but it's sort of weird running American on Marklin 3 rail is just bizarre. Marklin 3 rail is bizarre stuff. Oh, I've just noticed that the track's disconnected over there. Need to just click it back together. The track had just disconnected a little bit. So try it earlier, honey. Well, I will, but it's just trying to find the time to stream earlier. That's the main thing. Just trying to find the time to do everything. But you know, it's good. We've got 10 people on the stream. I'm really happy we've got 10 people on the stream. Super happy about it. And we are getting there. 1 hour and 27 minutes. Wow. Wowzers. I'm going to try and attempt to go to bed earlier though, because I couldn't sleep last night and I ended up awake at like 3, 4 in the morning, which was just stupid o'clock, you know. You'll figure it out, honey. Hopefully, that's what I'm trying to do. It's trying to come up with like entertaining content. I need to be more entertaining. I am, like I'm aware that like I'm not good enough and I need to be better. So, but I just don't quite understand how I see people who aren't as good as me getting a lot more views than me. And then I see a lot more better people than me getting a lot more views than me. And I just can't understand why I'm not getting the views. That's the problem. But like you say, Rex, I'll figure it out. I'll try my best to figure it out and just see what I can do, really. Oh, the lights have gone out on the Swiss DM3. There we go, put the lights back on. I think they were on, they're just a bit dim. So, this is great. Tell us more about the trains. Well, this is the Swiss DM3, which is the iron ore train. And then it has these little like iron ore cars that go with the set. So I'll just disconnect that. The one that's pulling the locomotive at the moment It actually has, these are the little iron ore cars, and they have real little iron ore loads in them, which is cool. And this is the Swedish iron ore train. But at the moment, the Swedish iron ore train has been put on pulling the Porsche Express. These are the museum car with the special Porsche car on, and I got 4 because I like them so much. I got 4 of them, so I can pull 4 of them because it just looks cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. With that, I have a Marklin steamroller, which is kind of awesome. This is a Marklin steamroller that goes on your railway. So the green one, which one? The green one over there. This is the green. This is the what they call the German crocodile. This is the German crocodile, and this is a special Insider Club locomotive. See that's the contact shoe, because these are 3 rail. I always have a contact shoe, and this is a special Insider locomotive that I managed to get, and it's freight. It pulls freight, and they were built in the 1930s, I believe, to pull freight. And they're really awesome. They're a really cool locomotive. It's one of my favourites, that one. It was the first one that I got that got me back into Marklin. But I should have probably bought Tricks, because that's the standard 2 rail stuff. And I think I'm being silly getting 3 rail. But it's what I like. Yes, 1910. So it's awesome. That's super awesome. And the Swiss DM3, which is here going round, is one of the most powerful locomotives that they had. It was one of the most powerful in the world. So it's very, very cool. Very, very cool. Indeedy. Very, very cool indeedy doodies. So another awesome model train live stream. I'm going to wrap this up in about I'm going to wrap this up in about 5 minutes. So if you want to say anything, please say it now, because we will be wrapping this up shortly, very shortly, unfortunately. The little Hornby one going around, though, is a real soldier. That is like a soldier of a locomotive. It's the most reliable locomotive I've ever seen. Really quiet, really smooth. This one here, just going past. This one's super good. Like, it's the absolute best value for money, and it works really well. It's putting all these Marklin ones to shame. Absolute shame. That locomotive. It's a really good set. Really good set. It's like I say, it's absolutely putting them to shame. Kimberly's off to bed. Bye, Kimberly. I'm going in 5 minutes anyway, so. Okay, goodbye, Kimberly. So, yeah, and the steam green ones. That's the Sarge High Stepper. This is the French EST SNCF locomotive, but it's got a bad motor in it. So I'm going to have to repair this one. I could send it away on warranty, but I don't trust sending it to Europe at the moment with Brexit happening and everything. So I'm just going to try and repair this one myself. The only thing that's a bit bad is that I noticed that the paint's chipped on the bottom of it, which is a real annoyance. Just the red paint is a little bit chipped there, so that's a downer. But I think I'm just going to try and paint that in myself rather than risk sending it back under any sort of warranty, really. And then, oh, thank you very much. Well, I know a lot about these trains. These trains cost, the steam engine ones cost about €550 each. So I know an awful lot about them because they're so expensive, that I have fewer locomotives but higher quality ones. So this is the K-Bay, which is a 1930s passenger express locomotive. So, and this is K-Bay there, if the camera wants to focus, maybe. And this is a Hoxage, which is the high stepper because of the large diameter wheels, these 3 large diameter wheels there. They were built for express passenger runs. So that's what this is. And it's very, very good, that K-Bay one. Very nice locomotive. I think it's the best quality Marklin locomotive that I have. Obviously the Challenger is pretty good though. Challenger's pretty good. I just need to find the big boy one. I need to find the big boy one. Newly discovered shunting tip alert. Put a matchstick under the buffers, and this gently jams the hook and allows the shunter to push wagons and not bring it back. Ooh, that's a really clever idea, Logan. Well done for finding that out. I wouldn't have thought about that. I wouldn't have thought about that, but that's a really clever idea. I'm not sure how it works on the Marklin connectors because they use the little European hook, which is there. They use like the little European hook, but there we go. So we've been streaming for 1 hour and 37 minutes. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Right, okay. Let me just bring this. Oops. Get this round. Oh, we're going a bit fast now. Stop that, and then let this one go round for 1 more lap, and then I'm going to stop this. My grandfather worked with the American railroads. Looks like a similar from what I can remember. Looks a little similar. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it will be. Yeah, that's the Union Pacific one. Okay, so we're going to just bring this Swiss DM3 to a halt. The little one is going crazy around the track, I know. So I sped it up. Right, okay. Come to a stop now. There we go. Oh. Okay, stop that. And it's 11 o'clock, so I will end this live stream. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for dropping by. It was super awesome having you here. I hope you enjoyed the new camera setup, as I was just experimenting with different camera angles and things like that. So we actually got to see the trains a lot better this time. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone. Bye.